Now, there were reports of fog earlier, but modern ships have anti-collision systems, they have radar and so on. The sterner ship could have done very little about it. It couldn't have moved away because it was at anchor. I wouldn't have had time to respond by the time it got its engines warmed up and everything else. But the Solong should have avoided it, and it would be down to incompetence on behalf of Solong. There is no reason why, in the 21st century, two ships should collide.
The Solong's Hamburg-based owner, Ernst Russ, said both vessels sustained significant damage from the crash and the subsequent fire. A maritime data provider's report said the Solong was carrying containers of alcohol and sodium cyanide, a toxic chemical used mainly in gold mining. A U.S. military spokesperson told Reuters on Monday the tanker Stena Immaculate had been on a short-term charter to the U.S. Navy's Military Sealift Command. It was part of a U.S. government program designed to supply the armed forces with fuel when required. An insurance specialist said the pollution risk was lower than if the tanker had been carrying crude oil, but that would depend on the number of tanks breached and the severity of the fire. A spokesperson for the activist network Greenpeace said any environmental impact would depend on factors, including the amount and type of oil carried by the tanker, the fuel carried by both ships, and how much of that, if any, had entered the water.